Hey everybody, Taz from Critical Thinking Anarchist here, and we are going to do the conclusion of Batman Cacophony number 2 of 3 by Kevin Smith, Walt Flanagan, Sandra Hope. So when last we left off, Maxie Zeus, um, we last left with Batman saying, "I'm being hunted." So we come back, and Maxie Zeus the next night. How, I ask of thee, how couldst thou allow this Greek tragedy to befall the mighty Zeus? The DJ was famous for wearing a mask, boss. Call me only by my holy name, mortal. Oh, brother. The DJ was famous for wearing a mask, O mighty Zeus. When he was loading in at the club, the boys didn't think anything of it. A fable thou offers me! We are entrenched in battle with the forces of Tartarus, and thou thinkst not to unmask the fiend before he ascends Mount Olympus. Due to thy carelessness, paradise lies in ruins. Why doesn't thou use your godly powers to smite him then, jackass? What was that? Dost thou blaspheme? I said, what's our next move, almighty Zeus? Had my Perseus not slain the beast long ago, the mighty Zeus would command Poseidon to let loose the Ceto on this rank island of mortals. Don't you mean Kraken? The Kraken is a Norse mythological figure. Ceto is the Greek version. But in Clash of the Titans, they made a lot of stuff up for that movie, like the mechanical owl. Bubo's not real? Dude, none of that crap's real. What dost thou whisper in my midst? I was saying it's tough to wage war on the Joker because, unlike the mighty Zeus, he has no base of operations. Nonsense! Tartarus slithers through his lair of the same name beneath Hades. Yes, well, we sent our men to Hades, and it's not there anymore. Hades is no more? Listen, mighty Zeus, why dost not thou take some rest and let thine armies hunt the Joker? Tartarus! Tartarus, yes, let thine armies worry about Tartarus for tonight, while the mighty Zeus enjoys diversions of a more sapphic nature. Yes! Come join us, O mighty Zeus. We live only to serve a god. Let us fill thy mouth with grapes, and other stuff, too. Costus, take thy leave of me that I might indulge these virgins with the power of Zeus. As you wish, my lord. How dost thou wish the mighty Zeus to lie with thee ladies? In the form of a bull? A swan? I've got to get him back on the Thorazine. Come on, we're taking the boys out and turning over every rat hole in this town till we find the Joker. But what about Maxie? He's fine. Gal grind his gears for a while, sleep till morning. Phil and Tom are on the balcony, so the place is covered. Man, 4 virgins at this beck and call all night? I want to be a crazy dude who thinks he's a god. Virgins don't charge by the hour, if you know what I mean. Thy delicate touches pleaseth the mighty Zeus. Yes, send thy gentle caresses elsewhere, but leave with me one hand that I might suckle thy thumb. Dear lady, why dost thou wear a glove to my bed? Oh! Hello, Maxie. Hope I'm not interrupting. Sure. Don't mind the massive dose of antipsychotics. I just need to have a less divine discussion with you. And I've arranged it so we won't be bothered. Oh my God. What happened? Where? Aesop, no! Yes, sorry about your nephew. Figured it was the shock of his murder that caused your slip back into godhood. It was the Joker, Batman. He killed Aesop. He killed them all. All those children. Died because you invoked the wrath of madness incarnate, Zeus. Did you really think the Joker wouldn't care that you turned his venom into a designer drug? I had to rebuild my empire. I was broke, ruined, and I've done so much good with some of the profits. It's killing people, Zeus. Every overdose case is blood on your hands. But this plague ends now, I swear. You're going to give me every piece of information you have on Chuckles, every lab location, every dealer in your employ, everything. And you're going to jail for this, not Arkham. Blackgate for life. Yes, I will. I promise I deserve to be punished. It's all gone just so wrong. Poor little Aesop. Yes, poor little Aesop. And in his memory, you're going to help me tonight, Zeus. You're going to help me catch his killer. Is in custody tonight after having surrendered himself to Gotham police. The former shipping magnate has confessed to being the mastermind behind the deadly designer drug Chuckles. The impetus for the city's recent gang war between Zeus and the urban terrorist known only as the Joker. That chicken-hearted piece of poo. And when did this urban terrorist crap start? What happened to supervillain? Zeus will be held in police custody until he's turned over to the Department of Homeland Security for debriefing on his Al Qaeda contract in the international drug trade. What? The feds? I'm stuck here in one of old Clayface's old safe houses, and he's getting a one-way ticket to Fabulous Club Fed before I get a chance to cut his heart out. Gordon will keep him at Gotham Central till the G-men come for him. That I'm sure of. Which means if I want to kill him, you're coming up with a plan, boss. Blam, 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 blam. Quiet! Can't you see I'm thinking? Sheesh. This marks the end of a colorful career in Gotham for Maximilian Maxie Zeus, who our own Jan Withers interviewed weeks ago for Movers and Shakers. Flush. No way. Maxie Zeus got arrested? I got friends who were booked for him tonight. Fuss. All I can do is try to make the differences I can make to show Gotham and the world that I'm not a drug lord. I'm a philanthropist. That guy's too into being things, if you know what I mean. Not like you, the gentle John. I almost hate to charge you, but it's a living. I think it's tragic that in the 21st century, there's still rampant ethnic discrimination. I'm a Greek, a foreigner, so naturally I must be up to no good. Oh, I thought this was a towel. My bad. Look, I get it. I've had some pretty public extended psychological breakdowns. A mask? Baby, if you wanted to play dress up, all you had to do is ask. I've paid my debts to society, so to speak, and now I just want to continue building the company I let slip away while I was battling mental illness. Flush. Fuss. We take you now live to Gotham Central, where Maxie Zeus is talking to reporters about his surrender. Flush fuss to you, too. Costumes and funny noises. You letting your playful side out all of a sudden. Well, my next appointment's not till 8, so if you want to explore your kinkier side, I'll only charge you half for the next hour. Why now, Maxie? Why turn yourself in and confess? What's that? A knife? Baby, I said kinkier, not scary. Put that... Because I'd rather not rot in jail than get killed by the Joker, that's why. I'm no dummy. With all these cops running around, there's no way that clown can get me now. Shunt, scrub. And once they turn me over to the feds, that freak'll never find me again. So yeah, I'd say that's a great reason to turn myself in to Commissioner Gordon and the good folks at Gotham Central. Maxie played his part well. I'll suggest leniency at his sentencing, 30 years instead of life. Either way, it's win-win. He'll likely die of old age behind bars, and Chuckles Manufacturing is shut down for good. A little less poison on the streets, and one less madman to worry about. Now all I have to do is wait for Phase 2 to kick in. Figured the televised... Oh. Sorry, let me reread this in Batman voice. Maxie played his part well. I'll suggest leniency at his sentencing, 30 years instead of life. Either way, it's win-win. He'll likely die of old age behind bars, and Chuckles Manufacturing to shut down for good. A little less poison on the streets, and one less madman to worry about. And all I have to do is wait for Phase 2 to kick in. Figured the televised heavy police. This is Gordon. Nope. Televised heavy police presence would keep him from trying to get in on the ground floor, which left only one way for him to get Zeus if he wanted him bad enough. And I knew he'd want Zeus bad enough. A doctor at Arkham once described for me the Joker's state of mind. Imagine trying to solve the world's most difficult math equation while you're surrounded by 6 televisions that sit 5 inches from your face, all tuned to different stations, all rapidly switching channels, all with the volume at full blast. That's what it's like to be the Joker. You'd think that'd make the Joker an unfathomable foe impossible to figure out. But for a capricious homicidal psychopath with off-the-charts attention deficit disorder, he's fairly predictable. Click, click. Maxie! Crunch! Blammo! Lousy sucker punching son of a... Oof! It's like fighting a wind chime. How he ever got the drop on Jason, I'll never know. It's the same old moves from his ancient playbook. I go through the motions. Huh? Then try some new material. Hello. You just had to come after Maxie, didn't you? Hello. I knew your ego would trump what's left of your common sense. Huh? Thud. You know where you can stick those fingers of yours? Why do I even waste my time with you anymore? You're such a joke. Should have let Robin handle you instead. Who are you kidding? You live for moments like this, when we're at each other's throats. Who the hell would you even be without your greatest foe? Nuts. Whee! My greatest foe? There was a time I considered you my second most dangerous enemy, but you've gone soft, clown. Now it'd be generous to list you at number 16. You don't have to be so hurtful about it. Just being honest. You're not even clever enough to see all the angles like you used to. If you were, you'd have figured out that neither your benefactor nor I have seen you as a player this time around. Chink! You're just bait. Blam, blam, blam. Ah! Blam, blam. Crash. Phase 3. Right on schedule. To be concluded. All right, so that is Batman Cacophony Part 2. I mean, this is when Kevin Smith was like really into this. I'm not I don't always agree with some of his dialogue, some of his takes on it, but I mean, at least it's a fun read. And it feels very Batmanish. I haven't read much comics to begin with. So this is coming from an outsider perspective, but it's fun. You got to give it that. So that's it for this week. I will do Batman number 3 of 3, part 1, starting next Friday. And of course, if you liked it, please like, share, subscribe, give me a comment below. What do you think about it? And I will see you in the next one.